Yo, what is going on, good people? We got in the house today. Simlog, what's going on, my friend? You'll be flying with us, of course, as usual. 787 Dreamliner, okay. James in the house, Sheboygan. What's going on, James? The greatest plane ever built. Yeah, I would second that, James. I would second that. Already got my IFR clearance and programmed and ready. Simlog, you are on a roll, my friend. I think they just sent us our IFR clearance as well, so I think we're ready to roll. However, it's going to be a little bit longer for us, man. We want to bask in all of this glory. We are back in P3D, checking out the QualityWings 787 Dreamliner, like I mentioned. And oh my goodness, I didn't realize how much I actually missed this plane. Certain aspects of the sim itself as well, but really this plane, I mean, just look at it. How gorgeous. You're at K15, I'm at gate K12, kilo 12. I mean, guys, it doesn't get much better than this. Can you imagine what this is going to look like in FS 2020? Woo-wee. So we're here. We've got a lot of things to do here before we can get going. Obviously, as you all know, this aircraft simulates pretty much everything. So soup to nuts, man. We've got to get all of that, the boarding done. We've got to interact with GSX. We've got our IFR clearance already as well, so we're good to go on that front. But look at this aircraft. We're just going to take a minute here to just bask in its glory. I just love the 787. I think you're on the other side of me. Yeah, K15's on the other side. I see you over there, actually, Simlog. Oh man, look at this plane. I'm here acting like it's new, but it's new for me again, all over again. All over again. Look at that. QualityWings for the win. All right, guys, let's go get this stuff set up, man. Hope you guys are doing well. I know I've been gone all week. It's been one of those weeks for sure, but we're back in action, ready to get things underway, ready to go to Fort Worth, participate in yet again another Friday night ops. Let's get power and external power on. That looks good. Like what I see there. Let's go ahead and call up catering. Hope you guys had a great week. Welcome back to another Micslmn stream. Thanks for tuning in early here. We're gonna get things going, man, and get out of here soon enough. Let's get rid of that. Start up top. We'll get the IRSs aligned. 2 times. Emergency exit lights. Let's get the cabin entertainment system on. Let's get the APU gens on. I tend to forget that hydraulics and all that stuff can stay for now. That can stay for now. Let's get the packs on. Upper recirculatory fans. Get that on. Let's get nav on. We do need to let them know someone's up here on the flight deck, and let's get the logo on. Seatbelt signs auto for now. That takes care of our overhead initially. Let's actually call for boarding as well while we're here. I think we're taking 120 passengers today. And we'll connect the jetway. Looking good. See the truck's rolling up. We're in icing conditions. Yeah, I saw that sim log. No visible moisture, but definitely it's pretty cold here in Chicago from the looks of the flight plan. All right, we'll get that out of here. Let's go to idents. Let's go to position in it. Let's go to what is this? O'Hare. Kilo Oscar Romeo Delta. That's the reference airport. Let's go to route request. It'll be O'Hare to Fort Worth. And what's the active? Another cool thing, man, that I miss with this aircraft is we can go ahead and get the ATIS right from here. Let's go to ATIS. Let's go to Kilo Oscar Romeo Delta. Let's go to VATSIM. KORD. There we go. Send that off. Boom. Look at that. Got our ATIS right there from VATSIM. Looking good. We've got information Charlie. Winds are 330 at 10. Overcast at 9,500 feet. 10 statute of alarm. Minus 11 degrees Celsius. It's brick out here. 3037 on the altimeter. And the actives are, we're in West Ops, so I think we'll expect 28 right from November 5. We'll keep that in mind. Let's go back to CDU. We'll type in 28 right. Catering on the way. Oh, I forgot one door. There we go. Chief in the house. What's going on, Chief? Good to see you, man. Welcome. American 1114. Go ahead and activate that. Execute that. So now what we'll do, my friends.
Pre-flight checklist.
May we remind you that all seat backs and tray tables need to be in the upright position.
We'll go to dispatch.
Must be securely stowed either under the seat in front of you.
We gotta get some information in here, so
prior to pushback from the gate, please ensure that your seat belt
our fuel weight today 35209. Our payload for 0 fuel weight 297594.
Identified by the words "No children this row." Please review the white safety card in the seat pocket in front of you.
97594. Bingo. It gives us a total weight of 332. That looks good. Set fuel tanks. Set the payload. Let's go back over here. We'll go to performance in it. We're not worried about that right now, but we can go ahead and put in the altitude. We're going up to 400 today with a cost index of 300. We're going to be hauling tail, guys. We're not stepping up. 4.0 on the reserve fuel, and we'll go ahead and execute that. That looks well. Enrique in the house. Hey Captain, what's up? We're doing well. Enrique, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you. Mrs. Spur in the house. I'm liking the bear. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Spur. Thank you. Welcome to the channel again. Welcome to the stream. I know it's been about a week, right, since we've seen you all on our channel. We've definitely been participating in others and their streams, but it's good to have you guys back aboard, man. Definitely been a week, but we're here now. It's Friday. Got a 3-day weekend, and we're looking to make the most of it. What else do I need to do? Let's go over to performance. Another cool thing about QualityWings here is all of this is like really seamless. So if we go here and go to performance and just copy the FMC data, it'll populate everything that we have going on. So if we do optimum on the takeoff thrust, try conditions out there, pulled all of this in from outside, including our weights and the ambient temperatures and all of that good stuff that we just calculate and send output, it'll go right to the FMC. Close that, close that. So check that out. We got our V speeds, V1, VR, and V2. You know, based on the weights and the conditions outside. So we'll go ahead and accept that. That looks good to me. Our thrust limit. We'll go take off. We'll derate to. Yeah, we'll leave it to what it's set. We'll do climb 1 though, and that looks good. Another thing we can do here is get average winds aloft for our flight today. Obviously it's saying we're landing with 18.9. We know that's not really accurate based on the headwinds we're gonna have, so we'll do a route request, or a wind request rather. Mr. Spur in the house, good to see you, Spur Gaming. What's going on, my friend? We'll load that up and execute that, and you'll see automatically that the fuel on board estimated at Fort Worth has now decreased because it's taken into account the winds aloft situation that we're going to face once we get airborne there. So like I said, man, QualityWings is really intuitive. I cannot wait for it to come to FS 2020. It's really going to be something. We'll go to route data and go to VNav. We can actually go ahead and get some descent forecasts early as well. So we'll take 18,000. I want 400. Let's do 350. Let's do 200. Actually, no. Let's do this. 310. 200. 100. And if we request that, boom, automatically populates, adjust our fuel predictions yet again. It's really awesome. Let's see how our passengers are doing here. See if they're getting on board. See what's going on. Oh yes, there they go. I think that's the last of them already, huh? Oh, we got some more. Let me get out your way, sir. Hello, young fella. Welcome aboard. Try to make the flight as entertaining and as smooth as possible for you. Hello, welcome aboard. Don't run him over now. Oh yes, I missed this, man. I missed this. Adds a whole nother level of immersion. So they're boarding. Let's continue on in the flight deck. What do we need? There we go. What else do we need, my friends? We've got our pre-departure clearance. So 3165 on the squawk. That looks good. Aceto. Then that's 5. We have all of that programmed. Maintain 5,000. Jets maintain 250 until advised. That's per the charts. We'll go over the departure briefing in a second. And departures on 3487. Nothing fancy about that. I think we're good to go. Go back to VNav. And actually, no, I need performance. 143. 273. So let's set up the MCP. Take flight directors. The 143. Let's get traffic. POS. No, on position. Data, VORs. That looks good. 093. No. What did I say? 273 will be runway heading. And let's go to 5,000. Like directors on that side as well. Traffic, data, VORs, 2 times. And LNAV and VNAV. Awesome. Got 110 of 120 on board. Where is our baggage? Another cool thing about GSX, it really simulates the So once you load the aircraft, it simulates the amount of baggage that's associated with the amount of load with the aircraft. So that's cool. It also simulates the amount of time it takes the baggage to get down to the aircraft based on how big the airport is. So we're at a large international airport like Chicago O'Hare. It's taken a while, and as you can see, there they go, coming around the corner there. So it's really intuitive, really cool. Another application I cannot wait for FS 2020 to come through on. Let me catch up to the chat here. You are worrying about winds in Fort Worth. You should be worrying about the moving an inch on the ground. What do you mean, James? He's having a talk with the troops. There's been conflict. These kids are going to be cooped up in the house for a hot minute because of the weather, so he's putting a stop to it. I hear you. Round them in, round them in. Epic Flight Simmer, what's going on? Good to see you. So happy to see you back in P3D again. I know this is where we got our start, man. Like when we had 1 subscriber, this is what we were doing. I'm happy to be back home, quote unquote. I will definitely do more flights in P3D going forward. I know I've kind of neglected it for a while, but we'll be back. We'll continue to be back as long as P3D behaves. Yeah, no worries, Spur. I know you got your hands full, brother. Truly nice stuff. Yeah, man, it is nice. It is nice, Chief. So that looks good up top there. I don't want the APU on just yet. What we can do though is test our oxygen mask on both sides. That looks good. That looks good. Interactive checklist is also modeled in this aircraft. We will be using that today. Flight instruments heading is 273, altimeter 3037.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain. We'd like to have
doing well, bud. I hope you're doing well also. You saw people get off a bus and into a craft. Wasn't mine though, probably the scenery. Oh, really?
In the cabin today are some of our finest flight attendants.
I haven't checked out your content in a while because I was busy with school. Hey, no problem, Epic Flight Simmer, man. School comes first, life comes first. Definitely get it, no worries. We'll always be here. We ain't going anywhere. No worries, my friend. Simlog will be there, bud. We're just getting the baggage on board there, as you can see. Let's step through the flight plan, shall we? Let's see. Let's go. We're taking off out of 28 right. That'll be radar vectors to the initial waypoint Aceto. Oh, we didn't finish up the box, bro. What are we doing? Arrival into Fort Worth would be... Like I said, we can get that information if Asus is up for Fort Worth. So let's see. Let's do KDFW. That's an X, Mike. And we'll send that off. Nah, there's no Asus yet. So you see when there's no Asus available, it'll tell you right here. So Asus uplink DFW not found. So no worries. We'll go ahead and cancel that and accept it, reject it, something. There we go. But we can get weather. So based on the weather, we'll have an understanding as to what Fort Worth is doing, right? KDF. We're using ActiveSky. My bad, guys. We're looking at 020 at 15, 10 statutes of a mile, overcast at 1900, -4, dew point -8, altimeter 3019. So I bet we're going to be landing north. So 35 center, if I'm not mistaken, based on the direction. Let's go back here. Let's do server 4 into 35 center. Obviously, it's a VATSIM FNO, so we all know that can change. Server 4, Ranit is the transition. Aramia. All right. The last American Airlines flight I was on, the captain welcomed everybody on board. It would have been better if he stayed silent. His voice was low. He was slurring his words badly, I think. Well, that's never a good thing. That's pause for concern right there, man. Hopefully he was on the up and up. Guys, let's go through the charts really quick. Let me show you what's going on at here today. We're gonna be coming out of the gate Kilo 12 and our taxi directions will probably be Bravo, Victor, November to 28 right. On the departure, here, we have to pay attention. It's an interesting departure because it's technically not a real SID, and there's a number of different restrictions going on here. But first of all, as you can see, the DME arcs around Golf Charlie Oscar, which is the Chicago VOR, we want to be at, where is the instruction? We want to be at 5.5 on the DME arc, crossing GCO at above 3,000, and we want to cross 8.5 distance of the arc on GCO at or above 4,000. We want to maintain 5,000, which is what the pre-departure clearance says. And we also want to ensure we're maintaining 250 on the speed restriction. So all turbojets maintain in all directions 250 knots until advised. Well, you'll hear ACC say something like, you know, normal speed a little bit into the departure. So in order to aid in situational awareness, we can do a couple of different things. So let's put our fix info here. Like I said, we need to be at GCO. And we need to cross GCO. So essentially runway heading and 5.5. Want to be above 3,000. And then at 8.5 we want to be above 4,000. So keeping all of that in mind, as well as 250 on the speed restriction. So with that being said, you'll see it's depicted there on the ND navigation display. And we can now step through the flight plan. So we'll get radar vectors to our initial approach fix. This is coming in a Fort Worth. It'll be vectors after Yabi. Hey, that don't look right. Seaver 4. Yes, it is vectors after Yabi. Interesting. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. That looks good. I like it. It's a plan. Go back to map mode.
Okay, baggage handling is
Baggage is completed. I love it. Let's get going. Trying hard. Let's get the APU fired up. Let's go through the rest of the checklist here. Flight deck door. Let's close that up. We look outside. Oh yeah, looking good. Passenger sides are on.
Alright, it'll be a left seat takeoff.
MCP and all that sets. V speeds are set. CDU pre-flight. We're doing a taxi briefing now. We'll get the beacon on in a second.
In the event of an emergency return, we'll coordinate with ATC. You'll fly the airplane.
Close all this up.
And coordinate with the air traffic control company.
Before start checklist.
Any questions?
Here for pushback and departure. We're not going to do de-icing today, just in the interest of time. There's no visible moisture. It's cold, but there's no visible moisture on the aircraft, so we're fine. So we'll do no de-icing. We will get beacon on. Get the fuel pumps on. We'll clear to pressurize the hydraulics. That looks good. Everything else looks good up top. Let's get the flight deck door closed, and let's squawk mode Charlie so ATC doesn't yell at us. Did I need to call him for pushback? No.
The tug is connected now, so we'll be pushing back in just a couple of minutes. Can you please confirm that your parking brake is set?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you aboard this flight on the Dreamliner.
Geo in the house. Greaser Geo. What's going on, Geo? Hell of a trip today, man. Enjoyed it. You made up for your barrel roll of the A350 last night. Well done, my friend.
The 8 exits on the 787 are marked with exit signs. Please locate the 2 exits nearest you, keeping in mind the nearest exits may be behind you.
Simlar, we out, bro.
This aircraft has escape path lighting, a change in color, or an exit
Let's
sign.
get it.
Ready, check.
Should
5x5.
mask will appear from the compartment above your seat. If you're traveling with someone needing assistance, put on your mask first and then offer assistance.
Is inserted.
Your light vest
Approach, good evening, American 2786 with Charlie, looking for IFR down to Dallas, Fort Worth.
By pulling the red tab on the front vest. A safety information card with more detailed instructions regarding this aircraft is in your seat pocket. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not allowed in the cabin or laboratories. All laboratories are equipped with smoke detection systems, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying these systems. As we get ready for takeoff, please help us prepare the cabin by making sure all carry-on baggage is stowed, all seat backs and tray tables are upright, headrests are lowered, and footrests and video monitors are stowed.
Let's switch to Xplane and call it a day.
All posted in lighting information signs and appears-
I know Dave does not. He's not a fan of P3D. We hear you, Dave. But listen, man. Sometimes we gotta switch it up and keep things interesting. Did you tell me to release the parking brake? You sure did.
Looks like icing precautions are in
Let's get the
force.
trim
Delay
set.
your engine start until push complete and the aircraft is clear.
That looks good.
Ground to flight deck.
Go ahead from cockpit.
Clear to start engines.
Roger. Clear to start engines.
Now, dual engine start is allowed or available, like I said, on the Dreamliner, so that's always a plus. So we'll go ahead and get number 2 fired up first. It's called auto start, so that's 2. And then here comes number 1. Here we go, just like that. Look at that cold start, boy.
Chicago, hello,
Nice.
American 2786.
Lovely, lovely guys. Welcome on board today. I know it's been it's been about a week since we've been here, man. But I'm back,
Charlie looking for
ready to
clearance
rock
down
and
at
roll
DFW.
in another VATSIM FNO. And a lovely 787 QualityWings Dreamliner, man.
2786 Chicago approach, cleared to Dallas Fort Worth International Airport, O'Hare 6 departure, radar vector.
Don't forget to smash the like. Thank you, Mr. Spur. Don't forget to smash the like. Don't forget to check out the Discord. Don't forget to check out the podcast. I'll get a little bit into that once we get airborne. But that was a good time with Mr. Vertical Sim and the one and only Stalker Actual Gaming. So definitely check that out as well.
And 3164 American 2786.
2786, you correct.
Radio check.
That's clear.
I usually bring the range on the ND down prior to pushing start. It's just personal preference. Oh, don't run me over, bud. Yeah, you know what, James? I usually do that as well. I just slipped my mind. I mean, it's about to run me over. Awesome, GSX. Do your thing. Get back in the flight deck here. Let's go ahead and get James. You're rated on the 787, right? You fly the 787, correct?
Clear
There we go.
left hand right. Disconnecting now. Have a good flight. Bye-bye.
You could teach us a thing or two today. So that looks good before start. Let's go to before taxi. So let's get flaps 5. Recall. That looks good. Let's get the APU off. Bell sign should have been on, not auto. That looks good.
Double
Trim there needs to be
6624
on.
Chicago
Window
approach,
heats.
roger. Stay altitude passing, midway altimeter 3038.
Anti-ice on the 787 is automatic, so that's awesome. We'll leave everything as is up top.
Double 6624, roger. Expect ILS only 3 months in our approach.
Auto brake RTO. So that's good, that's good. Flight controls. Let's go down here. Go to comm. Nope, system. Let's go to flight controls. That's up. It's down on the elevators. That's left. It's right. It's left on the rudder. That's right on the rudder. James, yep, you're rated in the 8 and 9. That's awesome, James. That's awesome. You can definitely teach us a thing or two today. Do you need a separate rating for the 10 because it's so much longer? Is that what it is? Mahan in the house. What's going on, Mahan? Good to see you, my friend. Flight controls looks good. Ground equipment is free and clear. That's good to go there. Simlog, you ready to roll, brother? Let's do it. Let's go back on the ND here. Let's change the range. What did we say the ATIS was? Information Charlie. Yes. In Chicago, American 1114 Heavy out of the ramp, Kilo Shoulder Bravo. We've got information Charlie ready to taxi 28 right.
Target 1114 Heavy, O'Hare Tower, runway 22 left, taxi via Alpha 18 Victor.
2 left. One sec, we need to rerun our numbers and ensure we can accept 2 left.
Target 1114 Heavy, roger, just advise when you're ready for taxi.
We'll do.
Chicago approach,
Why is he giving me
American
2 left?
386 Heavy, Concourse Kilo, short of Alpha 19.
Come on, bro.
Have the numbers ready for taxi.
2 left. Do we at least have 2 left fully
Chicago
available?
departure, runway 22 left, taxi via Alpha 18 Victor.
All right, 22 left, Alpha 18 Victor.
VATSIM FNOs, I tell you, man. So let's do this, guys. Because it is QualityWings and it's P3D, it doesn't, it's not a big deal. It's not like we're in a FS 2020 aircraft, so we'll just change the departure here to 22 left. We'll execute that.
Chicago approach, Delta 25.
See if we need to rerun our numbers.
At 13,000, descending on the arrival by ASXP.
Let's copy FMC data. You'll see it changed to 22 left. And we'll send that output, send the FMC, and it'll give us our new V speeds, which essentially is still 143, so that's fine. Didn't change much, but it is really nice to be able to have that available to you. It looks like we can accept 22 left based on the performance calculator on board.
12,500.
Not worried about that.
2513, thanks. Expect the correction visual approach, runway 27 right.
Let me just update my chart.
Visual approach 27 right, thank you.
American 1114 Heavy, ready to taxi, 22 left.
American 1114 Heavy, runway 22 left, taxi via Alpha 18 Victor, follow the company 787 on Alpha.
Alpha 18 Victor, follow company on Alpha, American 1114 Heavy. James says, I need some training on it. The only difference is the length. Gotcha, James. That's awesome, man. Keep us posted. Like, I personally know, pilots, right? 737 pilots, Airbus pilots, but I don't know anyone that pilots a 787. That's awesome. You're the first. We're going to follow SimLog via Alpha. Make sure we clear that side here. I'm trying to remember, does this thing have a taxi cam, or is that only on the 777?
Approach, Southwest 3285, requesting clearance to Denver.
Calling for clearance, standby.
So 22 left it is. We made the adjustments. Right click on the performance calculator there, and it was right there in the FMC. So not a big deal. We look good here for the departure. We've briefed that up, so nothing changes on the SID. Like I said, we need to maintain or ensure we're maintaining 250 knots on the climb out. Make sure we're hitting the restrictions on the DME arcs based on the altitude.
How far do you want me to follow the approach?
And other than that, we're good to go. Would have been nice if he would have just sent you a PDC noting the runway change before you set everything up. Dave, I hate that, bro.
Okay, sounds good. Follow the star.
You know, part of the problem is, Dave, is there are so many runways in use. He probably wouldn't have sent that to me that early because things can change based on traffic volumes and whatnot. So that's probably part of the reason there. But yeah, it is super annoying when they send PDCs and you gotta kind of guess which one of the available runways. Charlie Rope in the house. What's going on? Good to see you, my friend. Captain Shaq in the house, guys. So if you don't know, Shaq is actually, I think he's doing a trip with the 787 as well.
Here, tower 120.75.
The opposite direction. So we need to get down to Fort Worth so we can hop on the deadhead back
114 Heavy monitor over tower 120.75.
Was that for me? Is that for 1114 Heavy?
Takeoff checklist.
1114 Heavy affirmative monitor tower 120.75.
2075 1114 Heavy.
Anybody else on the ground at O'Hare looking for services? Contact O'Hare.
So we're heading now here to Dallas. We'll pick up the deadhead back to Chicago on Shaq's stream. Welcome. JetBlue 671, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's go TARA. This aircraft also senses when you get close to the departure runway. and we'll advise the cabin crew,
left
so that's also
heading
cool.
180, clear for takeoff, 22 left, American 386 heavy.
All right, checklist before takeoff looks good, all green. Yeah, I seen you, Mahan, in the GA flights in FS 2020. I can't believe I haven't been to Jamaica in that sim yet. I feel ashamed. That's the motherland. I haven't checked out Jamaica in FS 2020 yet. That's crazy. Looked gorgeous though, Mahan. So I'm monitoring tower. There goes SimLog on the departure down the runway. There he goes. Go, release camera. My bad, guys. It's been a while since I've been in P3D. There we go. There he goes.
386, can you hear me?
5 by 5.
386 O'Hare Tower, contact departure 125.0, take care.
25.0, American 386 heavy.
Correction, American 1114
We're on the
Heavy
sim.
O'Hare Tower, you ready to go?
We're ready. 1114 heavy.
American 1114 Heavy fly runway heading, wind 330 at 10, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 22 left, clear for takeoff. American 1114 heavy. Yo, sterile cockpit. Let's do this, man. The lights on. Light them all up. We are clear down on the final.
Runway verified.
Runway is verified, and we're clear on. We're clear down the runway. Oh, I see why they put us on 2-2. It's directly towards the initial waypoint. Awesome. Makes things easier for us.
Tower American 2786, coming out of Kilo Alley for taxi.
Spool her up.
American 2786 O'Hare Tower, runway
That's 40% N1.
2786 O'Hare Tower, runway 22 left taxi via left Bravo, Victor.
Oh
Left
yeah.
Bravo Vector.
What's the set?
2786.
80 knots.
That's cross-checked.
Check. B1. Rotate. B2.
Nice and easy. There we go.
Positive rate. Gear up.
American 1114 left turn heading 180, contact departure 125.0, take care.
Left turn 180 over to departure. We'll see American 1114 heavy. Oh yeah. Look at that. Departure, good afternoon. American 1114 heavy, we're with you. 2.3 for 5. 180 on the heading. Oh, baby.
American 1114 Heavy, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000, American 1114 heavy. So 15.
American 1114 Heavy, clear to Casito.
Casito 1114 heavy. Let's go LNAV.
Flaps up.
Gotta turn that plane, Mike. Let's go. She really feels like a heavy.
Heavy, clear to Casito, contact Chicago Center 134.87.
Recasito 3487, 1114 Heavy, we'll see you.
What's ya?
With our flight underway, I'd like to once again welcome you aboard. I'd also like to offer a special welcome to our pilot club flighter. You will be earning
Chicago Center, good evening, American 1114 Heavy, 5 for 15 to Recasito.
Zero. And that's good night.
In just a few minutes.
19 Jeff FedEx 309 Heavy. Thanks so much for your help, sir. We'll see y'all later.
Yeah,
And coach, beer, wine, and margaritas.
Alright, flaps, that's flaps. Let's get those lights off. Get autopilot on.
Autopilot check. Autopilot come in.
Chicago Center, good evening, American 114 Heavy, 6 for 15 to Recasito.
American 1114, Chicago Center, hello. Climb and maintain flight level 400. And for now, do not exceed 290 knots in the climb.
For now, do not exceed 290 and up to 400, American 1114. For now, do not exceed 290 up to 400, 1114 Heavy. You guys, I'm tripping. I'm talking without transmitting.
FedEx 383, contact Chicago approach 119er.
Alright, 400.
119.0.
Is the captain fit to fly today? Oh, baby, forward pressure. I did forget that, James. You see what I mean? I haven't been in one of these in a long time. I did forget that. Yes, thanks for the reminder, though, James.
Central Aircraft Data Information is Zulu.
John.
Milwaukee. The altimeter 3040.
John in the house. What's good, man? Good to see you. Hope everything's all right with you and the fam. Welcome aboard. Look at that climb. Down, we're back in P3D, man. We are back. So we won't exceed 290, but I do need to get up here pretty fast because we're pretty getting high in altitude, approaching 10,000. Let's get the wing light off and the landing lights can come off.
Viperjet 178 Bravo Charlie, descend via the Flight 6 arrival. O'Hare is landing west tonight, the altimeter 3039.
Descend via the Flight 6 arrival 3039 and landing west at O'Hare.
I know it's too good to be true, right? Let me get these sounds down. It's loud. Or is it just me? Oh, baby. All right, guys. We are here. We are back. Welcome to another Friday night ops stream.
Chicago Center, Cap Air 316 Heavy out of 6,700, floor 12,000, proceeding direct chain.
Hope you guys had a great week. What's going on with you all, man? Talk to me.
I was off the line coordinating. Who's called?
Cap Air 316 Heavy out of 7,200 for 12,000, direct chain cell.
Is that?
Hey, John, I gotta talk to you, bro. I was trying to reinstall, what is it, Inventex, I think is what I have, and it was telling me the P3D version is not compatible. I'm on the latest hotfix 1, so I don't know what that was about. So I gotta talk to you offline, bro. It's been a while since I've been in P3D.
American 1114, resume normal speed.
No, normal speed, 1114. All right, guys, we're looking good, man. Flight that looks good.
2005, contact Indianapolis Center 119.55. Have a good night.
1955 Metro.
She's humming along.
Southwest
You're off indeed, Simlog, for
descend
sure.
via the Turtle 6 arrival. O'Hare's landing west, the altimeter 3039.
Great podcast last night with Vertical. Loved it. Appreciate you, Gio. That was fun, man. We were trying to get Vertical on for a little bit. There were just a lot of schedule conflicts. But yeah, we got him on, and I think it was great. And I did say I would talk about it up here. So yeah, those of you that don't know, Johnny and I had the opportunity to, I guess you could call it, interview Vertical Simulations. Kind of talk a little bit about, you know, just what he does for the community and the work he produces and how he started getting into producing scenery. A couple of different other things, and there were a bunch of key points that we definitely wanted to hit on with him, including, you know,
Chicago Center, good evening, American 2786, 9.3 for 15.
Hold on.
American 2786, Chicago Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 320, and...
Kind of what like inspires him to price his work the way he prices it at such great quality. Charlie says, I listened to it as well, great podcast, appreciate you, Charlie. And it was great to understand and get to know that, and you know, I won't spoil it all, definitely go listen to the podcast, but it was very insightful. Great dude, great guy. Like I said, we'll have a couple of other folks coming on as well throughout the weeks, a couple of different fellow content creators. I won't kind of spoil who. There's some other folks we've got on the docket as well that we haven't really reached out to either, but it's coming. So definitely looking to continue to grow that podcast, continue to have folks on and whatnot. So appreciate the support, guys. Definitely do. Just send me a message when you're ready. Okay, cool. Thanks, John. You're not getting that airport, though. Which airport? Which airport, John? Damn, man, this thing looks so good. Why did I stay away from for so long? It looks really, really good. We might mess around and find ourselves back in the labs again, too. John, what's the story on FSLABS with the sharklets and EFB? Any word? Fly Guy in the house. What's going on, Fly Guy? Fly Guy, good to see you, bud. Welcome to the stream. Damn, nice having you aboard. So good. Why did I stay away from for so long? It looks really, really good.
Chicago Center, Rapid Jet 178 Bravo Charlie, vacating flight level 2.
Am I hearing my voice?
Viper Jet 8, Bravo Charlie, thanks.
Oh, it's YouTube Studio. 18 likes. Appreciate you guys, man.
Viper Jet 8, Bravo Charlie.
On the podcast, the one most people. I'm not getting ice slip, John. Oh man, that was funny, man. I had that locked and loaded to ask him, hey, when am I getting ice slip? Yeah, I'm not getting that anytime soon, unfortunately. Why are you listening to yourself? It's YouTube Studio. I usually have the volume down so I can monitor the stream and make sure it has a good connection. So I guess the volume was up, that's all. That's all it was. Well, this flight's about, what's the flight sim log? About hour 45? You gotta check out what, oh wow, what Fort Worth looks like. It's so funny, the airport featured for this event is Dallas Love. But of course everybody's going to Fort Worth.
Contact Chicago approach 119.0.
Everyone's going to Fort Worth.
920, we'll try our best. Thank you. Have a good night.
Well past our standard altimeter setting, that looks good. It's getting too dark for me in this sim. That's a hard pass on anything nighttime related in this sim, so let me... What? That's the system time. Oh gosh. I forgot changing the time in this sim causes it to reload. Oh brother, hopefully it's alright. Simlog says yep. There we go, we're back. Actually, there's Simlog right there. Time change on VATSIM LMAO. I know, man. John, it's a good thing it wasn't like back in the day in like P3D V3 or FSX where it takes like 10 minutes. ATC would have hit me up like, yo, are you paused?
What's your your planned cruise Mach number tonight?
Stand by 1.
Simlock, say Mach 0.89, because that's what we're doing. We're hauling, bro.
0.846 for American 386 Heavy.
American 386, did you say Mach 0.866?
Simlock, you gotta go faster than
Mach
that, bro.
0.84.
Gotta do something. I'll be back. James, we'll see you, bro.
For American 386.
We'll be here.
American 386, thanks. American 1114, what's your planned cruise Mach number tonight?
Yeah, we're actually planning Mach 0.87.
American 1114, roger.
I don't got all day to be up here, Simlock. 8-4. You in a Dreamliner, bro. Send it. We don't have SSD. Exactly, John. Back in the day, bro. Listen, man, P3D got us through some interesting times, bro. So, like I said, you know, I think it was Enrique that was on, or somebody, or who was it? And not screw people's names up. Epic Flight Simmer. You know, Epic came on and was like, man, it's good to see you back in P3D. It is, man, because at the end of the day, this is where we got our start. Like, this is where...
Chicago Center, American 386 Heavy requesting Mach 0.87.
Thank you, Simlock. This is where, you know, I met John through American Virtual.
Help us out, but for now, speed your discretion. If you're able Mach 0.87, then that'll probably help out the next
P3D.
controller too. I wasn't planning on assigning speeds. I was going to see how the overtake was going to work out. But I just wanted to get an idea.
Roger that. 3.
Yeah, he's a slowpoke. So yeah, it's good to be back in this sim, man. You're gonna have to slow down for driving Miss Daisy. I know, right? Sorry, I don't want to bet money you'd be back. I'll be back, man. Promise you. Like I said, if Labs comes back with the Sharklets, who knows? Who knows? Well, we got cinematic views with Xplane, right, John? I don't gotta sit here and pan around. We'll let the aircraft do all the work, or the Xplane do all the work. Let's make sure the flight deck looks good. Yeah, we're good. Let's run cinematics. Going slower saves gas. Her husband told her so. We're not paying for the fuel here, Mrs. Spur. He's got to send it. I think we're going on Kansas City next. Kansas City Center. 125.72. Thought he mistook the brakes for gas. Oh man. You don't like cinematic, John? Yeah, it needs work. It does its thing. It's all right. It's all right. Driving Miss Daisy. I remember that. That was from the movie. Yep, I remember. How's the mic sound, guys? I'm trying to position it so it's not blocking my face. Sounds all right?
American 386, contact Kansas City Center, 125.77. Have a good night. American 386, actually, Gonna amend that frequency. Contact Kansas City Center 125.72. Good night.
2572, American 3D.
Yeah, Simba, we got folks behind us, man. We got a haul.
1114, contact Kansas City Center 125.72. Have a good night.
Kansas City Center 2572. Have a great night. We'll see you 1114 Heavy.
Viper Jet 8, Bravo Charlie, contact
36 Heavy with you, Forces, sir.
23
Watched the beginning of the movie, but was bored stiff. I need to check in. Kansas City Center, American 1114 Heavy. Good evening. We're with you. 380 for 400.
American 1114, Kansas City Center, Roger.
Watched any good movies lately?
Delta 2604, maintain
Ooh.
290. Yeah, we're trying Delta 21.
What did we watch?
American 1180,
There was a good Denzel movie, Mr. Spur.
270, less than 5, Delta American 1180.
What the heck was the name of that thing? It's on HBO Max, I think.
Center Delta 430, ready to taxi.
The Little Things. With
Delta 430, only one left taxi via Charlie
with
Delta.
Rami Malek and Jared Leto. That was a really good movie.
One left via Charlie Delta cross 32 Delta 430.
Movies that was old family, Sidney Porter or John Wayne. Oh yeah, you throwing it back there, John. That's old school. Western with Snipes was interesting. Yeah, the last thing we we watched something else too. With Zendaya. There you go, my wife's telling me. Malcolm and Marie, we watched that as well. So, The Little Things on HBO Max and Malcolm and Marie on Netflix. Two good movies. So if you're looking for movies this weekend, I recommend those. They were pretty good.
1601 Center, pilot's discretion, maintain level 240. American 1180, proceed direct to Oklahoma, receive notification. Direct Oso now, American 1180. Kansas City Center, Gold Strike 79's off Lee Summit, we're passing 12,000, looking to pick up IFR to Dallas Love Field.
Alright, bro, we about to haul tail.
Gold Strike 79, Gulf Delta
Let's
Sierra.
go 87.
Gold Strike 79, Kansas City Center, Squawk 4713, maintain VFR.
We can get rid of the VSD.
4713, maintain VFR, Gold Strike 79.
John, I was going to try FS2 crew the update, but I completely forgot about it.
American 2706, Kansas City Center, Roger.
Oh, we can also remove the fix. Let's go legs.
Gold Strike 79, radar contact, 22 miles south.
That looks good, that looks good.
Toliss Love Airport via direct.
So, top of descent. And like an hour. We got about an hour to hang out, guys. You just failed, Mike. Now she knows you weren't paying attention. I was paying attention. I just don't remember all the names of the movies we watched, man. It was a good movie. I liked it. I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't. I just didn't remember the title. I failed. $1 for the Dead is nice also. What is that on, John? And what's that one about? When you install, use unfiltered mic and it will sound like a 737. Okay, I'll make sure to do that. Thanks. John, when you coming back, man? I haven't seen a stream from you in a while. I know you're dealing with some stuff for sure, but you know, definitely let us know when you're coming back. See some of your streams or some videos. $1 for the Dead is a Western. Gotcha. Mrs. Spur says there will be a quiz later. There will be a quiz later. 19 likes on the evening, guys. Can we get to 20? Can we get to one more to make it 20? Thank you guys for tuning in. I know we've been gone all week. We were handling business, and now we're back. I'll definitely have to come back at some point this weekend as well. I don't know about tomorrow. We may do some traveling tomorrow. But it's possibly like Sunday afternoon. So we'll see. We'll see, but we'll definitely be back one more time for the weekend. Mahan here says, I wish Xplane had that. Had what, Mahan? Oh, the snow? Yeah. It's so interesting too because it's like native, where it's Xplane, you've got to get like X Enviro and all that stuff to get it. Well, you know, like I said, man, each sim has its perks and its drawbacks, and I think at the end of the day, it's nice to be able. Gosh, I got like 4 sims installed on this thing. It's nice to be able to, you know, if you're feeling some type of way one day, jump in one sim, and if you're feeling some type of way the other day, jump in another. So it's nice to have the options. We got 20. Yes, thank you, Mrs. Spur. 20 likes. Thank you, guys. Well, much appreciated. I'm not going anywhere unless I have to. It's oh yeah, that's right, Texas. You guys are getting slammed this weekend. You guys stay warm, stay safe. Very sad about what happened on the what was that, like that freeware in Fort Worth. All that pile up, crazy for sure. You guys stay safe out there.
American 386, what's your Mach number?
We're accelerating to Mach 0.87 for American 386.
So it's asking me to do a VNAV step climb. So another nice feature of the QualityWings. It does have that built in, but we're going to ignore it. We're only going down to Dallas. We don't need to go to 420. So we will just hit. What do I do here again, John? Just accept or cancel. There we go. So we're good to go. No VNAV step climb. Don't forget to smash the like. Mahan here says, I wish I could too, but the thing called money won't let me. I know, Mahan. Again, at the end of the day, the only reason why I have so many sims is because, you know, I kind of grew with each of the sims. If there's no way I would have been able to purchase all of this at one time, it just doesn't make sense. So, you know, I'd recommend anyone just getting into flight simming to go with, you know, Xplane or FS 2020. To be honest. Again, this wasn't all built overnight, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It was years upon years upon years of accumulation, utilizing upgrade coupons for sceneries and planes that were in FSX that then came over to P3D where applicable. So it was years upon years of getting that together. It'd be crazy for someone to like go and purchase everything all at once for all of these different sims. Yeah, the low Monday is -12. Oh my gosh. Man, we complain about 60 degrees here. I couldn't imagine that, man. That's crazy.
Center Delta 430 holding short of 1 left at Eisenhower, ready to go.
John says MFS, forget Xplane. Yeah, you know, if you're talking about starting from scratch in flight sim, you're right, John. I would say, yep, don't invest money in Xplane or P3D. The future is FS 2020, and it's one of the things we talked about with Vertical as well. You know, he'll continue to build sceneries for Xplane for sure, but he's also cognizant of the fact that, you know, FS 2020 will be the future, and he's got to port sceneries over there as well. So, goodbye Xplane 12 is around the corner. Yep, that too. Xplane 12 too. So. And John, you were right, man. I got rid of EA, or I don't run it anymore. It's I kind of like the coloring that EA gave without utilizing shaders, but it makes the cockpit extremely dark, and there's no real kind of clouds with it, man. It's just like one flat overcast set of clouds. I did like the coloration that Enhanced Atmospherics gives, but yeah, you were right. That's why I'm trying to reinstall NVText, but No dice. I love 60-degree weather. Yeah, like when you're thinking about, you know, most of the year here we're like north of 75 degrees, so Southern Californians think 60 is cold for sure.
Sky 5113 traffic, follow clock, 26 miles southwest direction, 8320, level 3 passenger, factor.
John says, yep, always. Charlie says, when's Xplane 12 coming? I don't know. I don't know.
And I guess 12 to 1 o'clock.
I don't know if there's, I haven't been following any sort of information around it.
Yeah, I'll get you higher.
I don't know when Austin plans on releasing it, what's going to be in it. I have no idea, but I should look into that. John, would you get Xplane 12? Curious to know.
Number 1 Romeo cross, then maintain 1Q12 south, maintain 1 altimeter 3040. 3040.
Simlog, how you doing up there, man?
430, rec contact, the altitude.
134.6, don't point it.
430, Roger, contact level 370.
He says, hell no.
Up to 370, correct, Rocky, don't point it.
Fort Worth looks crazy, man. Well, we've got like 6 runways, so we shouldn't have any shenanigans tonight. Should be able to come right in. No shenanigans. John said, hell no. Oh, you know what else I saw?
1984, connect Memphis Center, 132.5.
Gosh, who is it? Someone making a 737 series.
Gavin 5493, climbing tape, level 380.
For Xplane.
Back up to 30, Gavin 5493.
It's not IXCG. Or is it? Nah, it's somebody. Somebody's coming with an entire 737 series to Xplane. It looks really, really good, man.
2604, what's your block and plan cruise number? American 1180, maintain 1.77 on left of block and cruise.
Did someone say shenanigans? Oh wait, John says nothing to do with the sim really, but the libraries is a turn off with the download limit per day on the org store. Hell, John, man. Hit me up later. I'll tell you what to do, man. I'm not gonna say it on stream. Mahan says, did someone say shenanigans? Then if no ortho, yeah, that's the thing. I did 2 barrel rolls on stream, speaking of that. Oh man, you did a barrel roll too? Was that on purpose? It's different from Geo's barrel roll last night with the A350. That was funny.
American 251, red contact, the altitude living.
Threshold, yes, thank you, John. Threshold is making a 737 series. It looks amazing. Looks really, really good.
Direct Rockney, climb maintain flight level 370, resume mode navigation range 251.
Until 430, squawk 4740, Captain.
Oh, was that 4740 for number 430?
Mahan said it was. That's good, man, because that was hilarious. John says, nah, good. You flying, you fly this, yeah, you've been flying the 737 PMDG on P3D lately? We're just northeast of St. Louis. We're making good time, and I know we got some headwinds though.
Number 1 Romeo, proceed direct Los Downtown Airport, maintain 12000.
See Simlog, right.
If I heard you correctly, direct the airport. And from down to 1212000.
There's Simlog right there.
Alright, direct to downtown 12000. One running.
FW 2055. Cool. Yes, for the United VA, says John. Okay. Zibo and yes, it's Zibo and Threshold working on the project. That's correct. 21 likes on the evening. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Look, it looks really, really good. Is it going to be freeware? I can't remember what I read. Here's the topic. I have to build a new PC. Current one won't run on MFS. What would you guys build? I'm like one of the worst persons to ask about that. John would probably know. My PC isn't custom built at all. I've upgraded it with RAM and whatnot. But heck man, if I could have what I really wanted, definitely pick up a 3090. RTX 3090. 64 gigabytes of RAM. 90, what is that, 10? I'm not sure what the latest Intel processor is, but yeah, it just depends, Charlie, on kind of what your budget is, what you're looking for, man. But I would future-proof the heck out of that thing. Happy belated birthday to Dave, by the way, guys, for those that weren't in the Discord. Dave's birthday was yesterday, so wish him a happy belated. Yes, 10900K. Yep. Dave says a Ryzen. 3070, 3080, 64 gigabytes of RAM. So you prefer the Ryzen, Dave, over the Intel? Like, I've been thinking about it for a while. Like, I wanted the 2080 Ti for the longest, but that thing is so overpriced now when you consider the 3 series cards that are out. So 1080 Ti, knock on wood, is it's holding its own. So no issues. Easy, better IPC. Also 12 cores, 24 threads. Gotcha. See, that's my dilemma. Intel or Ryzen. The 2600X, 1060, 32 gigabytes of RAM currently. Yeah, I don't know enough about Ryzen. I mean, I've been using Intel for years, so it's hard to say. John says I'm not touching Ryzen. So talk to us, John. Is there, besides your preference, why wouldn't you touch Ryzen? Like, what's the thinking behind that? It's great for some apps, not much for others. Gotcha. And Dave says I wouldn't touch Intel. Man, as long as the thing runs, y'all know me. So. Like, I didn't think it really mattered that
Kansas
much,
City
to be honest.
Center, this is Suter 2026 with you, flight level 30.
Like, when you guys really think about the sims, like if you're getting it right for the purpose of flight sims, when you really think about flight sims, especially FS 2020, and what really matters, it comes down to your GPU.
Kansas City Center, runway 30 left taxi via Charlie Hotel.
Your RAM and your GPU.
Number 1 Romeo, try to maintain 5,000.
Like outside of that, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. Or maybe I'm underthinking it. It's like buying a Ferrari, but you don't have an Autobahn. Ah. So that's like kind of my point, John. Like, for the purposes of what we do with our rigs, when we think about flight simming, you're saying a Ryzen isn't all that necessary. Dave says not current Intel. Maybe when Sapphire Rapids launches or Cedar Cove, I may look at it. Only sim that all those specs helps is MFS. But even MFS, man, at its core, it's very GPU intensive. Like, I don't know. Yeah, true. I want a 3080. 3090 is out of my range, unfortunately. What does the 3090 run for? I thought they were
Kansas City Center, Delta
priced.
1021.
You can't even find the 3090 anyway.
So 1021 Kansas City Center, runway 1
Ross.
via Mike Alpha.
Yeah, that's expensive. Yo, they're still selling the 2070s for almost $1,000 on Nuke or Newegg. Bro, that's insane.
2330 and ready for takeoff. Please go ahead.
Kidney. 2,500. Only thing that will matter in 3 years is MFS. Dave's got a point there as well. Bro, that's crazy. So how much does a 2080 Ti run these days? Wow.
Parking via November.
They're still selling the 2080 Ti for almost $2,000. Like, why is that?
Okay, okay, in that case, November Delta cross from with you. I'm sorry, that last set. Okay, uniform. Then
There's
uniform
one on Etsy for $700. I don't know if that's used or what. John says more. Bro, that's crazy. Hard pass. My 1080 Ti is doing just fine.
6130, expect visual approach from 1 left, to maintain 5,000 and turn 10 degrees left.
10 degrees left, to maintain 5,000, expect visual 1 left, southwest.
How we doing in the flight deck? About 303 nautical miles.
Okay, in this case, it's going to be Delta to 1 left.
Let's go to route data.
Yeah, we're gonna do Delta.
Let's update the winds.
Did you say earlier Mike Alpha?
Affirm, looks like you're off the
Below that. Execute 13.4 now on the estimated fuel arrival in the Fort Worth.
Mike at all.
Alright, let's go to I need VNAV,
yeah,
forecast.
Hold the ground map I have.
Okay, so am I clear
And we've
for
updated the
Delta
descent
and then
winds.
Alpha? I guess it's Alpha 11 for 1 left.
Yep.
All right, great.
So 2330, we're gonna contact the altitude leaving.
3,500. That's 2330.
So 2330, your climb maintain full level 360.
360, that's 2330.
Says exactly, Mike. Yeah, 30K sim gear, 2 people.
Number 1 Romeo, try to maintain 2,000.
Yeah, that's wild.
10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 5 miles before the airport says. Alright, 2000, now we're looking for the airport.
I expect a computer to buy and change my mind. I'm okay on MFS. Yeah, John, you have a weaker computer than I am, and you run MFS better than I do. I don't know what's going on with mine. I may need a full wipe or something. Something's bottlenecked. Check out Charlie's post from a couple weeks ago in the Discord when he was in Micro Center. Let me look. Was it in the general chat?
Yeah, 1227, connect Memphis Center, 132.55.
Or no, it was in drop your
Memphis
setup.
on 32.55, United 1227. Good night.
County 1 Romeo, view first side. 1 Romeo, Roger, clearance, rehearsal, and you to reach your left. Installation, please, about 1021, wind, 02614, runway, runway heading, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, 1 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1021. Center Delta 430 back on frequency.
Delta 430, Roger.
I don't see it in there, Dave. James, look at that wing. Never mind. Look at the SATCOM. Never mind. Look at the whole dang airplane. I love it, man. The Dreamliner is one of the most... I don't know. I don't even know what the word is. Like the lines on the aircraft is just... Boeing did their damn thing. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all know I'm an Airbus fan at heart, but Boeing did their thing with this Dreamliner, bro. I love it.
3545, Gold Strike 79, have a great night.
She's lovely, Shaq. Jeez. Yeah, Dave, I don't see it in the Discord. I gotta look after the stream or something.
Still with 50.
I'm biased, it's right. I love the raccoon more?
Take it clear and cut the one left localizer.
I mean the raccoon.
That's 6130, to maintain 3000. Sorry, South 6113, to maintain 3000.
1019 2000, 6113.
787 is my new queen. Yeah, it's I put it ahead of the 747, man. I know John's gonna tell me that's blasphemy, but I love the Dreamliner. It's my favorite heavy aircraft. 350. Oh, the raccoon, the 350. Yeah, the A350 is nice too, man. Shaq has like one of those on like a screensaver on his desktop with a nice shot of an A350. It's Airbus did their thing with the 350 too, but like both of them, the 787 and the 350, really well done. Best flight deck in the world. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do we think the flight deck in the Dreamliner is better than the flight deck in the 350? I'll tell you what, it looks extremely comfortable. Like if you were jump seating, you got one of the best seats in the house.
Passing 2,300.
Look at that, we sit right here. Look at that view from the jump seat. James, you know. My word. Very comfortable.
Direct again.
What's in here? They got snacks in here? Is this chips?
Direct cat and altitude
level 320.
Like some ropes. It looks like food.
Direct cats and flight level 320, that's 10.1.
So 6113, protect your block clock 18 miles, let me know the area.
Like for an aircraft in P3D, the interior is really, really well done. Like that's what I'm saying. When this thing comes to FS 2020, sky's the limit.
City Center, United
It's gonna sell like hotcakes.
United 22, 86, City Center. Number 1 Romeo, wind 3, fast rate 11, runway 30, left kilowatt.
And like everything works. It's so awesome.
City Center, American 1141, 380.
American 1141,
S350 I've seen, and Mike, I can send it to you for sure. Oh yeah, I'd love that screensaver, bud. Air Canada. Some holy water to the attach. So clean in the cockpit. Somebody gonna get the munchies. It looks really, really good, man. It's awesome. SD350 I think is the BA or Virgin. Oh man, beat the 77 by far. Ethiopian American. Yeah, I'd agree with that as well. I'd agree with that as well. The BA 350 looks really, really good. I think the BA 350 looks better than the BA 787. Got top of descent in 250 nautical miles, 37 minutes.
Southwest 6113 has a field site.
Southwest 6113, clear vision commercial airborne.
Clear visual window, Southwest 6113.
Wendy's, where y'all from?
It's early February. What are you talking about, Dave? Well, the other night from SFO to Lowell. John, you in these long hauls. Search up top Flyboy 73, select from the display, you'll show all his posts. Okay, you're still talking about his posts.
Bus 2040 cancel center.
Subway stations with the maps in the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. From the hood where the biggie people blowing they ciggies.
Is it in general chat? Is it in screenshots? Drop your setup.
That's 6113, wind 03214, remain 1 left to the left.
Click line 1 left.
Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps in the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the
I'm doing search from user and it won't, it's not finding it.
Alright, so UPS 2192, squawk 2002.
It's in general.
Bright lights, fast life, Manhattan living. Cross over downtown, welcome to the concrete. The Nets to Barclays, the Mets to Yankees.
And UPS 2912, 2912.
Alright, let's go scroll.
No, I'm not going to the other guys. UPS 2912.
Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store.
UPS 2912, Roger, squawk 4610.
Man, we talk a lot in this Discord.
UPS 2192, squawk 2002.
Yeah, I don't see anything, Dave. Let me know the date. I'm going back to December. I don't see anything there in general from 2/6, February 6th. Okay. Not too far. February 6th.
UPS 2192.
I got Disciple
2192, go ahead.
posting his aerial attempt.
UPS 2192, squawk 4725, 4725.
The only thing I have from Flyboy and 26 in general chat is his reply to Disciple with DCS. Sent you a DM with the post.
UPS 21.
Okay. Flyboy says, just had to share with y'all. Went to Micslmn to pick up a set of rotor pedals for my birthday. Watched some guy snatch up a 3090 and another guy got two 3090s, full Logitech yoke pedal throttles, display unit, and an audio panel. Two people just spent well over 10K. Unreal cards were 2,500 a piece. Bruh. Are you serious, Flyboy? It's crazy. People dropping that kind of coinage, man. That's why we can't find anything. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I just saw it, Dave. That's pretty wild, man. Hey, man, if you got it, why not? Tell you right now, forget the couch, I'd be sleeping on the street dropping all that at once. That's crazy. Looks good. Thanks guys for hanging out with us this evening. I know we got Shaq coming on in a couple minutes. I think XP is running his stream as well. Definitely a bunch of other content creators in the chat as well. Definitely check them out. We'll be making our way into Fort Worth here soon. Top of descent probably in another 20 minutes or so. And we'll be back at some point this weekend. Not sure where or what we're gonna fly. Open to ideas. But we shall return. Dude, it was insane. I talked them. I asked them to buy me one. That's crazy.
Southwest 6113, exit right when April taxi parking at Bravo.
Gate to Bravo, are you unable to?
That is pretty wild, man. First of all, how did they have all of that in stock? Like, I've been looking everywhere for 3080, 3090, and no one has them. Chase! Sawyer in the house. What's going on, Chase? Good to see you, Chase. Welcome. Hope everything is well, buddy. We are on our way into Dallas Fort Worth in another FNO. We're about 200 nautical miles out from top of descent. In a couple minutes, we'll pull some ATIS information, weather information, all that good stuff. Dave says the Bravo quadrant over $800, and that's on Amazon. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Just like I waited for this honeycomb and paid regular value for it, I will do the same thing with the quadrant. No rush, man. That's the price gouging's got to stop. It's crazy. Oops, I missed a call. Or was that Fort Worth? Squawk 4635. Why is he changing my squawk? Okay. It's a little bit too early to show the landing, so we'll do that a little bit later. Bravo Quadrant, yeah, you said they're what's poppin'? Chase, what's going on, my man? Good to see you. Oh no, they had like 6 or 7, and I saw 3 get sold in 10 minutes. That's crazy. Chase says, yeah, my yoke and throttle gets here on Thursday. Ooh, spicy, Chase, love it. You gotta show us a picture once you get your hands on it. That's awesome.
Delta 20 Southwest, 3 minutes away.
Managed to get a quadrant for... You call me again? Managed to get a quadrant for MSRP. Finally, it's only a SciTech one, but I might buy it fast. My keyboard smoked. I told you guys the story with the honeycomb, bro. I snatched that thing up so fast. Captain Geo is back. What's going on, Geo? Top Gun Butter Geo. Man, I wish I borrowed. Hey, you made up for it today with the inaugural JetBlue into Miami. That was a hell of a landing. You buttered that thing, maintained center line, and you hit the blocks. You made up for last night's barrel rolls. I'll give you that. Jamil Anderson, what's going on? Welcome, Jamil. I'm still MS Sidewinder, Precision Pro, very. Sidewinder, there's something I haven't heard in a long time. Oh, well, no shenanigans landing, no shenanigans. It was a good landing though, considering you died twice and got revived. Yeah, Jamil, that's a very old joystick, but hey, if it's still working for you, man, that's awesome. That is awesome. See if we get some information down at Fort Worth. So Fort Worth information, Yankee 360 at 1210 statute of a mile. Got overcast all the way down to 1800. -4 degrees Celsius, -8 on the dew point. Altimeter 3022. Simultaneous approaches are in use. Expect ILS to runways 35 center, 35 right, 31 right. Aircraft landing 35 center. Expect lash lift at taxiway Echo Juliet, 9,050 feet available. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind. Simultaneous parallel traffic departing runways 36 right, 25 left. Notice the airman is runway 17 center. Got a PAPI light out.
Sorry, American 1114, same for you, connect Memphis Center 132.55.
3255, 1144 heavy. 1114 heavy. Okay, so we're still landing west. I'm sorry, north. So that looks good. So we'll keep that in mind. Memphis, good evening, American 1114 Heavy, we're with you, flight level 400.
American 1114, Memphis Center, good evening.
Hey McKee, I'm thinking about buying the SciTech throttle and yoke set. It's a good pickup right there, good basic pickup. Price friendly, it gets the job done. I think John has been using that thing for years. And he has no issues with it, so it'll get the work done, man. Yeah, the accident yesterday was crazy. Just finished the last load in the dryer. Yeah, that was a crazy accident. We were talking about that earlier, Chase. So sad, man. Guys, just dialing in, tuning in, joining. Welcome. Another Micslmn Friday night op stream. We're on our way there, man. We're almost there. Top of the set coming up soon into Dallas Fort Worth. We're on we're on with ATC. Plenty of traffic. We've got our buddy Simlog flying with us as well. He's up there leading the pack. Should be a nice arrival. Busy arrival, but nice arrival nonetheless into Fort Worth. Captain Geo says
Charlie Victor, contact Forward Center 133.87.
I spoiled Mama Shark when we started dating. I never let her do laundry. LOL, now I have to keep doing it. Geo, let's. Geo. I'm sure she does other things for you though, bud. So It's give and take both ways, I'm sure. Charlie says I have a 35 curve monitor coming tomorrow. Finally a decent screen to look at. Ooh, nice, Charlie. That's nice. I didn't want so much for it. I wouldn't even know if it was worth it. Yeah, I think it's worth it, Chase. Depends on what's you know, your budget is, man. That's what it comes down to. Chief, how we doing? We doing, Chief? Approaching top of the set here soon. We're all in Memphis right now. We are cruising in the Fort Worth. I'm happy with ActiveSky myself after Micslmn helped me get it running properly. Yeah, Dave, ActiveSky is great.
You can descend via the Barbecue 3 arrival. Memphis is landing north. The Memphis altimeter is 3023.
Man, I can't get over the American 787. Phew, I know. I know. So gorgeous. Keep telling y'all, man, once this comes to FS 2020, like, it'll be a week straight of streams of me flying this thing. Maybe 2 weeks. We'll be short hopping this thing, like, literally. Like, if I'm being honest, and John can back me up and attest to this, when it first released, it was frustrating, man, because it really wasn't a viable product. Had lots of issues, but over the last couple of years they have really straightened it out, man, and it's a joy to fly. Absolutely gorgeous. Xambiance is coming out with a new release soon. Nice. Nice. Anybody ever seen that Key and Peele skit? Nice. Greenlight says, oh, Greenlight, I didn't even see you there, bud. What's going on, Greenlight? Welcome. What is happening, man? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Southwest 7330, Memphis Center, good evening.
Evening.
So check this out, guys. Let's go ahead and run some numbers.
American 386, Memphis.
We're approaching top of the descent, if we'll even get it on time.
And American 386, I'm going to change to your arrival. Let me know when you're ready to copy.
Damn it, he's changing arrivals?
Stand by one.
Let's go to performance. We'll show the landing. We'll copy the FMC data. It'll take everything into account there. We said... What was the ATIS again?
We're ready to copy for American 386.
American 386, after Rennet, join the Bridge 3 arrival into Dallas.
Bro, they're always changing something, man.
After Rennet, join the Bridge 3 arrival into Dallas for American 386.
Always changing something.
American 1114, Memphis.
1114 heavy.
American 1114, have a change to your arrival. I'm ready to copy.
Ready to copy 1114 heavy.
American 1114, after Rennet, join the Bridge 3 arrival into Dallas.
After Rennet, Bridge 3 into Fort Worth. American 1114 heavy.
American 1114, ready, thank you.
Always changing something. We'll copy that down in the scratch pad, so we'll keep that in mind. Let me finish putting this in. Based on the weather, it'll be Cat 1. Anti-ice will be engine only. No credit to the reversers. Auto on the spoilers. Brakes will be auto brake level. We'll go level 2. Outside air temperature, -4. It is Brick City. Fort Worth right now. That's crazy. We'll add 5 on the VREF. What am I missing? And it's dry. We'll calculate that. Try that again. We'll send the output to the FMC. We'll complete that. Go back to CDU. It's asking us to accept it. So the flaps 30 landing 132 on the VREF. We'll go ahead and accept with a 5-knot wind correction. I like it. And it'll be 3022. Okay. Oh man, I missed the chat. It's gonna be cool if only QualityWings made an Airbus for Xplane. Dave, you said it nicer than I could. You're the only reason why I kept it. I know I had to talk John into it, or yeah, I have to talk him into keeping it. They got their act together, John. You gotta admit. Stalker in the house, man. What's going on, bud? Are you finally home? You finally make it back. And this is why I can't be bothered with VATSIM. You know what, Dave? It happens in real life as well, man. You gotta roll with the changes. The only difference is, and kind of why it frustrates me, is in real life you'll have, right, you've got a 2-man or a 1-man crew. You've got a 2-person crew. So while someone's flying the aircraft and or monitoring the instruments, you've got the other that can take those instructions and program it into the box, and then utilizing CRM brief each other on the changes and make sure it's good to go. It's like single pilot ops up here, and they're throwing changes at you while you're trying to fly the aircraft. So I'm glad he gave it to us relatively early than in the descent where I'm trying to manage the aircraft and reprogram the box. So yeah, it is frustrating, but you know, at the end of the day, you roll with the punches, man. You keep going.
Have it changed to your arrival.
So let's change the arrival to the, and we'll still plan 3-5 center until told otherwise. And it's the bridge 3.
After Reddit. Join the Bridge 3 arrival into Dallas Fort Worth.
And we'll execute that. If we were in FS 2020, it'd be shenanigans, bro, because that would have took forever to change. But we're in a nice aircraft here where everything is pretty much straightforward. We changed it here in the box. We'll verify it in the plan mode. And that's the arrival. So it's fine. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Stalker says looking good. Oh yeah, we're still on the plane. Stalker tuning in from 35,000 feet. I appreciate you, man.
FedEx 889, Roger. Just let me know when you're back.
So what we're gonna do is change this on the charts as well. Rennet, Bridge 3. Our initial, here's where we are. We're almost there, guys. Initially, it's crossing Seabird 290 between 23 and 200. That's the plan. Three-5 center. What is our minimums? It would be Cat 1, 763 on the barrel. Full beans.
Good evening, Memphis Center. Leakin 574 with you, flight level 330.
Leakin 574, Memphis Center, good evening.
So I think, you know, based on the direction we're coming from, I don't think he would give us anything besides 3-5 right or center. Hoping center, it's the longer runway. We'll vacate, and I think we're parking at Alpha Gates. So that'll be the plan upon arrival. And I already forgot what this was on the minimums. 763. Okay. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out today, tonight, this evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, where you are. Why is this taking so long to turn? Yeah, we'll leave it at 760.
Memphis Center, good evening.
still on the plane, homeward bound at a holding spot.
Double 681.
Hotel near 18 left. Oh yeah, stalking on the way home. Jamil says, Dave McKee, I have P3D 4.5. What's the name of the software of the A350? I don't think there's an A350 in P3D, Jamil. HD, what's going on, HD? HD says, call me, bro.
That's like 23.
See HD.
Southwest 2330, go ahead.
Did you want me to join the cricket library on the left?
And Southwest 2330, maybe. Let me double check on that for
I
you.
did not mean to launch that again. I don't understand. Sim Toolkit is the only application that does that. If you accidentally click it, even though it's already running, it wants to launch it again. It's so ridiculous.
Right.
23 likes on the evening. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. We are rolling, man. We're rolling into Dallas, top of the sun, about 90 nautical miles.
And Southwest 2330, after Camel, join the Cricket 1 arrival into Dallas Love tonight, please.
Yeah, after Camel, join that cricket library. I was 2330, thank you.
Southwest 2330, Roger. Read back,
Put us in
thank you.
3-5 right. That would make sense, Stalker, because you're coming from the east. Okay. So yeah, we're probably gonna get 3-5 right or 3-5 center. Stalker giving us real world updates at Dallas Fort Worth right now. Reading comments on Sim Market, etc. People ain't happy with it, so can't recommend it. I don't know. Geo flew the A350 yesterday. It looks really good, and I think HD has some sound add-ons for it. It looks good. Listen, it's not QualityWings quality, no pun intended, but it looked really good. Man, well, yeah, we'll definitely got to come back into this sim. We're gonna check out the Queen as well, the PMDG 747. We're running ops with that as well. It's been a while since I've flown that one. That one I may need FS2 crew for. Help me out. Man, I'm at the fire up 787 again. Stalker, you've got the 787, man, and we've never once seen you fly it. You slacking, bro. No, there was a rip-off one of the Fly Factor 350 someone converted to P3D. Oh, gotcha, Dave, gotcha. Yeah, nah, bro, I wouldn't recommend any of that. None of those shenanigans.
American 386, contact Fort Worth Center 135.45. Good night.
3545, good night. 367.
I like when Simlog is flying ahead of me, because then I know the next frequency that we're gonna get. Got it queued up. Yeah, don't mess with that 350. Yeah, nah, that's a hard pass, bro. I wouldn't do that. Who was asking about it? Is it you, Jamil? I wouldn't do that, bro. What's the traffic looking like? Dallas is looking crazy. Everyone's going to Fort Worth. Like everyone.
Nine 4188, contact Memphis approach 125.8.
Yeah, the A350 for P3D, yeah.
Approach 125.8.
Yeah, that's a hard pass, Stalker. Cool, I do own the 787. Great product. I think the QualityWings say they were going to offer a discount to
Delta 681, that's approved. Someone on
the
the back.
current owners. And once it comes to FS 2020. I can't recall. You don't need 2 crew for that 47. I do, man. I always screw up the X-John, man. The fuel tank. What is that? Tankering thing? I'm always screwing that up. It says just send it. That is one of the between that and the PMDG 737, the only ones I use FS2 crew for. And the labs with FS2 crew is nice as well. John says nope. The only person offering a discount would be PMDG. Gotcha. All right, no worries. I mean, as long as they're keeping the pricing consistent. What did we pay for this, John? $65, $70, $70 US for 3 variants of the Dreamliner, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's well worth it to me. Again, far be it for me to tell anyone what's worth it. Everyone has their own budget and whatnot, but you're getting 3 separate variants of an aircraft.
We get 574. Can we
I think that's well worth it.
For about 2 minutes?
Most of these folks are selling 1 variant of an aircraft at that price. Yeah, it was $75 US.
American 2786, the Mach number.
0.77, 2786.
American 2786, reduce speed Mach 0.74 for intrail spacing.
74, 2776.
Looking good.
American 2099, Memphis Center.
I'm not so sure they don't complete their planes. I mean, John, it costs you this much. So, you know what? Let me look. Let me do some research. What is that what is the McKnight 787 run? We talking about not completing planes. It's $50 alone for the 787-9 McKnight and Xplane. And the QualityWings from an avionics standpoint and features and functionality standpoint is a lot more robust. What about the QualityWings isn't complete? Like I said, they had hiccups on initial release, but I think the plane's fine, bro. Who makes the 350? What's the A350 running? Was that Flight Factor?
American 2786, I'm going to slow it down just a little bit more, reduce speed Mach 0.72.
Almost $70 for the Flight Factor A50, 1 plane. You're paying $75 for 3 variants of an aircraft. $80 for the Toliss, and that's 1 model. Exactly, Dave. I don't know, man. I don't know. When I buy, I want a complete plane. But again, what's not complete about it? Based on what's advertised.
American 1114, contact Fort Worth Center 135.45. Good night.
3545, 1114 Heavy. Thanks for your help tonight. We'll see you. Northward Center, good evening. American 1114 Heavy, we're with you. 400. J&G Aviation, what's going on, man?
Executive at 3456, read back correct. Hold
Welcome
for release.
aboard.
Advise
Good to
on
see you.
number one, ready
Thanks for
deployment.
hanging out with us tonight.
American 1114, forward center, roger. Envoy 3425, forward center. Yes, sir. What are you direct to right now? Looks like you're turning
Look
around.
in the
towards
FMC.
the opposite
All right. What plane has a full functioning FMC with every single feature working as advertised for the price?
Envoy
Damn it.
3425, roger.
Did not mean to do that. Sure, there's a lot of things in here. But can you complete a flight in this aircraft is what I'm asking. It can do holds. You got your progress page. You've got your position report. You've got your SIDS and your stars. You've got your fixed info. I mean, you've got your systems page. Like, all of this stuff functions and works and is simulated. So for $70 for 3 aircrafts, for 3 variants of an aircraft, I don't know. To me, yes, a lot of this stuff isn't there, but I mean, let's be honest, VATSIM doesn't support any of this anyway, so where would you use this, right? You've got your company information. I can pull departure reports.
United 1227, contact regional approach.
ATIS request. We've done this several times now for Fort Worth.
Approach on 25.
Information Zulu at Fort Worth now.
Good night.
You got weather requests. Like it I don't know. To me, I think it's fully functional. What gate you planning to go to? I think we're planning Alpha 24, J&G.
Currently 448, contact regional approach on 125.02.
Dave says they swept wingtips on this bird. I think it looks sharp, way better than it would be sharklets. And most I've ever seen it, Haneda or Narita, are just like this one, no sharks at all. Yeah, I don't think any 787s have that. I did approach 2 nights ago. The plane wouldn't fly magenta line and it was 0 vis. Yeah, I haven't had, again, it's been a long time since I've been in here, so we'll see what happens tonight. But, you know, outside of the initial release, the first year or so, I haven't had a problem with this, with any of their aircrafts. So we'll see. It may make a liar out of me tonight. Again, bro, $70, $75 for 3 planes. Plane shows lined up a magenta and it wasn't. That could have been a scenery thing too, though.
Contact regional approach 125.02. Can you not ready?
It could have been a scenery thing as well, though, John. That 19 so top of drop. We'll see what they give us. Knowing that traffic flow, they'll probably hold us here a little longer than we want, but we'll see.
American 386 descend via the bridge 3 arrival. The Dallas Fort Worth altimeter is 3023.
Alright, descend via bridge 3 arrival.
Aviation, I don't have it, but it looks good. James, you don't have the quality wings? I guess, again, like, James, you're rated to fly the 787 series. Like, you know, what do you think about it? If you have it. And again, Quality Wings doesn't attempt to be study level, this quote-unquote term that we continue to throw around the sim world, study level or anything like that, so keep that in mind. It's not FSLABS, it's not PMDG. PMDG don't even have everything working in their FMC, and you're paying hundreds of dollars for their aircrafts. Over and over again, I might add. Flight more than Michael. That approach I just mentioned wasn't scenery issue. It shows the magenta for the star, but it flew out of bounds. Okay.
American 1106, connect Memphis Center on 132.55.
Just find it frustrating at times, though they said they never planned to make anything PMDG quality. Yeah, that was a miss on their part when they first launched and they were getting beat over the head from the community. They came out with a statement saying that, and that's not good practice. Like, yo, you launched stuff that was broken. You gotta fess up and say, hey, we made a mistake. We'll fix it. Missing functionality, though, I don't count that against them.
American 1114 descend via bridge 3 arrival, DFW altimeter 3023.
Send via the bridge 3 arrival, American 1114 heavy. All right, guys, let's get this. Let's get going here.
Flight level 320.72 Mach.
American 2786, 4 center is in normal speed.
Normal speed 2786.
First restriction 290 knots, 23s and 200 at Seaver. After that statement, they ain't getting jack from me, so you're not buying the 787 ever again. Like, you're not getting it in FS 2020, not unless they do better. All right. James says I don't have it as of yet. It's good for what it's worth. Nothing can truly be study level. Exactly. 20 study level of the FFA will let you log hours in it. Keep trying to tell people that, James. Swap it out in bad weather or night flights. Good stuff. All right, guys, top of the descent. I do want to take the time again to say thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Great conversations, great dialogue. Again, if you haven't already, check out the Closed Traffic podcast. Latest episode is up with the community's very own virtual. Oh, I thought that was I thought we had a hole in the aircraft. The community's own vertical sim. We did an interview or a podcast with. Latest episode, go check it out. Great conversations from Vertical.
Envoy 3425, connect Fort Worth, correction, connect Memphis Center on 132.55.
3265, Envoy 3425.
Look at CaptainSim. Bro, don't even start with CaptainSim. Don't even. You know, these price points we paid for $40 for 2 planes. Yeah, but that plane, they was terrible. For CaptainSim, it wasn't about missing functionality. Plane was just whack. Definitely check it out. You won't be disappointed. How many times have you flown it? Yeah, I'm not messing with that CaptainSim, bro. I flew it one time and parked it. Well, bro, you can't compare CaptainSim to QualityWings. Come on. Why did this aircraft slow up? What are you doing, bro? Nobody told you to slow down. It's a Boeing thing. The Zibo does the same thing. Hypocrite. But nah, bro, it's not the same it's not the same quality of aircraft though. My argument, it was the price point for what you get in an aircraft. What you getting with CaptainSim? I think we may have to bump the time out again. I don't know. I think it's all right. Each our own. Yeah, don't let me see you flying it in FS 2020 though. I'll remember that. Better park your wallet. Alright guys, so we're looking good.
3456 is released for departure. Time now 0125.
I remember we need 290
Report airborne
and
on this
40 nautical miles or so. So maybe we should start slowing back just a bit. I know we got aircrafts behind us as well, but that's ATC's job to help manage.
2099 level 360 direct RNet.
That's true, James. Still not buying it again.
2099 Fort Worth Center.
We'll remember this.
2330 cross finger at a maintain 9000.
We'll go back to what's today's date? Friday, February 12th stream. If you purchase that Quality Wings in FS 2020, I will never let you live it down. I got a few gotchas, so I can and won't even be with you, Mike. Oh man, Big Earn! Sheboygan! You know, James, Sheboygan updated for FS 2020. I just saw that, so I gotta re-download it.
Okay, stand by.
We'll have to visit Sheboygan again.
What's your Mach number now?
Yo, we gotta slow down. Let's change that to IAS, indicated airspeed.
What is that for 46 or 86?
American 2786, same Mach number.
77.
I want a home cockpit.
American
I do too, John. I've been thinking about it for years, but the thing is, I fly so many different aircrafts.
Bring it back a notch to 0.78. That'll help me out. 0.78 Delta 25.
I fly so many different aircrafts, so it wouldn't be beneficial for me. Like if I did a home cockpit, it'd be an Airbus. Like, look, we're in a Dreamliner now. I fly the 737.
2786.
I fly the Embraers. Like,
got a little bit of headroom here.
The investment wouldn't make sense.
Give me your bus forward speed. That'll be
Marcos, welcome. Have a good fly from Portugal. Thank you, Marcos. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, stopping by. We're on our descent here. Sounds like a 320 in the no, we're not getting a 320 in the Sheboygan. I think we'll do a citation jet. We'll do the CJ4 probably.
We're turning right, direct to where again? Turn right direct to Seaver, Sierra Echo Echo Victor Romeo.
Alright, we gotta bring the speed back. Let's do 290.
Exactly at 3456, radar contact.
Actually, we're okay. We're okay. I'm about to go to Portugal on labs. What scenery do you have for Portugal, John?
American 27.
Why? Micslmn, I landed the Zibo at Kenosha Regional yesterday. Oh Lord, Dave. Did you really bring the 737 to Kenosha? MK Studios, that's right, that's right. Oh man, I didn't even check to make sure Fort Worth was installed. Rip.
Actually at 3456. I'm just gonna leave you on that heading for now. I gotta work you into the stream of traffic, so I'll have vectors for you once.
Hopefully
you get a
it's okay.
closer to the stream coming in.
It's FS Dream Team, so who knows?
American 386, Connect Regional Approach 125.02.
2502, American 386.
Did Allegiant 574 check on yet?
574, go ahead.
Disregard.
I'm still flying.
American 2786, descend via the bridge through arrival, Dallas landing north, the Dallas altimeter 3023.
My bad, guys. My Alexa was going crazy. Every Friday afternoon, she does like a little celebration thing, and she wouldn't shut up. So.
American 1114, connect regional approach 125.02.
2502, 1114 heavy. We'll see you. What was the ATIS? Regional approach, good evening. American 1114 heavy. We're descending via the Bridge 3 arrival. We've got information. Zulu on board at Fourth Ward.
American 114, or correction, American 1114 regional approach, good evening. You can expect ILS 35 right.
We'll expect ILS 35 right, 1114 heavy. Dang it. Alright. We'll switch that to tree 5 right. Decision height for 3.5 is pretty much the same, so that looks good. All right. We probably need to rerun numbers, so we'll do that in a second. Let me just continue the descent here. In fact, guys, music coming off. Get it back down on the landing. We need to concentrate on this arrival here. Open volume mixer. Let's get these sounds back up. Let's continue this descent. Where we at? OV below 17. Let's go to the checklists. Descent recall looks good. Notes look good. Auto brake will be level 2. Landing data. Sugar, honey, iced tea. We need to redo that. Let's copy FMC data. That changes that. And as you can see, that's in amber now. So let's 350 at 12. Talking about functionality. Look at all this functionality we got here, John. What are you talking about, bro? PMDG didn't even... Nope, that's not what we wanted. PMDG didn't even have this stuff before QualityWings. 1024. All of that remains the same. We'll add 5 under BREF. Calculate that. We will send the output, send it to the FMC. You can't even do that. 13, so that remains the same. That looks good. We'll accept that. And we'll go back to the checklist here. And the approach briefing, I think we've briefed that already, guys. Real quick though. Bridge 3 arrival into Fort Worth. We're already on it. He gave us 3.5 right, so that's what we'll expect. We'll continue the arrival. 3.5 right. We've got a decision height on the ILS here of 675. That'll be a Cat 1 arrival. Approach course and localizer will all be auto-tuned. 3.5 right is the furthest runway there on the right side at Fort Worth, so we'll have to be cognizant of that. It'll be a little bit of a longer taxi, but that's okay. As it relates to runway 3.5 right, missed approach will climb on a heading, also we'll climb to 1,040 feet, then a climbing right turn at 3,000 feet on a heading of 090 outbound via Charlie Victor Echo, which is the Cowboy VOR, to Pearson International. This is of a 22.6 outbound Cowboy and hold as directed by ATC. So that will be our missed procedure tonight. Hopefully we don't need it, but that's the approach briefing. So we'll jump back here and complete that on the checklist, and we're good to go. And we need to continue down here. .250 between 13 and 12 at Pithy. Bring that speed back. We're through our I'm getting frames hits here. Transition altitude, that looks good. Let's get the seatbelt signs back on. We catch up to the chat, man. Mama Shark in the house. What's going on, Mama Shark? Good to see ya. HD, what's going on? Damn, I missed a lot. Let me back up here. Let's get it, says Charlie. Let's get it. Dave, can I ask how to release Xplane 11? I'll talk to him. Marco says south of Portugal. Get that 3-hour flight. Well, flying into Dallas took me like 10 hours. When I got on the ground, I had to wait for ERJ to push back and face me. They adjusted the pushback clear the path. HD, Mama Shaw, good to see you. Mrs. Spur says, I like the song. Sorry, Mrs. Spur, we have to end it. Focus on the, we'll play it back once we get on the ground, though. Focus on the arrival. Spur, back in the house. You guys get the kids all settled. Sounds remember travels I made after COVID-19. Talk to him about that one also. It sends to the FMC, but it doesn't send a correction. 132 was the correction. With the 5-knot wind correction, not sure what you mean. It's in there.
American 386.
Welcome home.
8,000.
Sammy, you need to just turn the plane around. It's too cold to be at Dallas Fort Worth. I know it's Brick City. You guys can't be coming in here. We've got all the we've got our coats with us though, man. We'll be all right. 11,000 at Stones. Let's keep the descent coming. Why are my frames dropping so bad? All right. It's actually hard to listen to a stream in ATC at the same time. I know. It's hard talking and listening to ATC at the same time as well. Trust me, I know. We miss a couple calls every now and again. Other than that, guys, we're looking good, man. I like where we are. So 11,000 is our last crossing restriction, so we'll maintain that 250 knots until instructed otherwise.
Regional approach. Good evening, DFW altimeter 3023.
Gaming, I'm not in Chicago. I know it's probably cold in Texas.
Right.
Chicago currently, we just left Chicago. Yeah.
Right.
It's currently colder than Texas right now.
386, contact regional approach 119.4. Good night.
All right, over to 119.4 for American 386. Good night.
Rip frames.
Regional approach, good evening, American 2786 through flight level 240, bridge 3 with Zulu.
American 2786 regional approach, good evening. Expect ILS 35 right.
35 right, American 2786.
Is it the overcast?
American 1114, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000, 1114 heavy.
United 571, clear direct Gaucho, Golf Alpha Charlie.
This that nonsense with P3D, man.
Direct Gotcho down to 8,000, United 571.
Like, why are we taking a hit on frames? Let's bump that to 4. Does that help? Nah, not at all. I'm getting 12 frames up here.
American 1114, contact regional approach 119.4, good night.
19-4, good night, American 1114 Heavy.
Silence, take 5 right, 170, ready till full friendly.
Wait, you're in V5, why you have frame issues? I don't know, that's so weird. That is so weird. Did you have the line for GPU? Yeah, I've been put that in forever ago.
DFW Tower 126.55.
12655, American 6566.
Regional approach, good evening, American 1114 Heavy, 10 for 8. We're with you, 35 right, with Zulu.
1114, ridge approach, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000 now, 1114 Heavy. Is it the scenery outside or? Yeah, I don't know, guys. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse than this. SSA is gonna kill you with QualityWings. Oh yeah? It's slowly coming back up. We're at 20 now. I'm just gonna leave it as it is, because if I get a crash, I'm gonna go crazy. If it gets unbearable to you guys, let me know. Must be something we're passing right now.
And approaching at 521 is with you descending through 10.3 for 8,000 direct Gotcha, setting up for the ILS 31 right approach.
I wonder if it's no, but it's not loading traffic yet. I don't know.
Gotcha at 5,000, cleared ILS runway 31 right approach.
Cross Gotcha at 5,000, cleared ILS 31 right approach, 957.
All right, guys, we're looking good. Let's run the approach checklist. Altimeters are set. Approach checklist is complete.
Speed to 190. 190, American 3.
And we need to bring back our speed as well.
American 1114, reduce speed to 190.
I knew it. 190 on the speed, 1114 heavy. Get the spoilers out. DDO here. No, we're coming into Dallas, John. I mean, yeah, we're coming into Dallas. This is not DD. We left Juriki Designs over here with no frame issues.
Friendly 448 at Polk, contact DFW Tower 126.55.
I'm thinking it's the model matching.
Polk contact Tower 126.55.
It's up to 24 now, so we're coming back up slowly. Yeah, but when we land, it might be hell. We'll probably just log off, to be honest. All right, we need to slow our rate of descent so we can slow down here.
American 326, turn right heading 270. Right 270, American 326 heavy.
This is a heavy aircraft, so she does take a while to get slowed here. Autogen draw distance is probably killing you. Yeah, it could be. It has to be the overcast layer then. But in V5, I've never, again, it's been a while since I've been in V5, but in V5 I really didn't struggle with that. I've got ASCA Cloud Art with ActiveSky. Don't know if that's it. That scenery is pretty. It is pretty, especially for P3D. Mrs. Spur, it looks really good. We still gotta get slowed here. I'm going to bring out flaps 1. I didn't realize it was getting dark in here. Lights on.
American 386, turn right heading 330, intercept the 35 right localizer.
Right to 330 to intercept 35 right localizer, American 386.
Right, here we go. Yeah, the plane's slippery. It is slippery. P3D is not like losing the autogen. It's great loss. Oh, man. Dave hates P3D with a passion. Poor P3D, Dave. What did P3D do to you, Dave? These clouds look nice. I think that's Simlog there on the downwind. I'm sorry, on final. We're on the downwind.
386 mile from Pulse, maintain 5,000 close establish on localizer. Clear the ILS runway 35 road approach and maintain 180 knots or greater until Polk.
Right, 180 knots or greater until Polk, cleared ILS 35 right, American 367.
Target 1114, turn right heading 270.
Right 270, American 1114 Heavy. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Almost final, Chase says, let's get it. Did you just use your phone to turn on your light? Yeah, Mrs. Spur. I sure did. It's the hue lights. Control your phone.
Got a 571 at 5 contact DW Tower 126.55.
You remember how bad FSLABS was when it first came out on performance? Once I put P3D back at
386 heavy at Polk, contact DW Tower 126.55.
Clouds look a bit meh.
Alright,
I like
Polk, over to Tower 2665, American 367.
Mark 1114 heavy, turn right heading 330, intercept the 35 right localizer.
Right, 330, intercept 35 right localizer, American 1114 heavy. It's ASCA, isn't this cloud? I wasn't asking, I was reading it back. Isn't ASCA what you use, John? We here using the same clouds, brother. Alright, let's see if we'll capture the loc. Exit viral for the win, Captain G. Exit viral is nice, man. I haven't been back since I made that little recording. We gotta come back. We'll be back in Xplane soon, and we'll do a live stream with Exit viral.
Heavy, 1 mile from Gallup, maintain 5,000 until established on localizer. Cleared ILS runway 35 right approach.
Maintain 5 until established. Clear ILS 35 right approach. American 1114 Heavy. Airplane, are you gonna turn onto the localizer or nah? It says she has the loc. I think we're good. On a 1660 Ti laptop too. Yeah, you do a heck of a job with running that XenViral on your thing, bro. It's the 4K that kills XenViral for me, but it looks good. 3D still looking pretty good. It sure is. Holding its own. Sure is looking good.
Mark 1114 heavy at Polk, contact DW Tower 126.55, good night.
At Polk Tower 2655, good night. American 15 forts, sorry, 1114 heavy. Flaps 5. Here's the glide slope.
In preparation for landing,
You don't play at 4K though, Gio. That's the difference. Yeah, it kills 4K.
Visual approach, American 2786, 8000.
That's gorgeous.
86 regional approach, 35 right to set and maintain 5000.
That's
35 right, 5000,
gorgeous.
2786.
Oh yeah. We like that. We'll take that. Need it to be at 170 at Polk. Speed looks good for now.
Regional approach Envoy 315.
Hey, we can call GSX from up here, right? Oh yes.
Envoy 315, reach approach quitter at Gaucho, intercept the 31 right localizer, set and maintain
GSX for the win.
Direct Gaucho to intercept 31 right down to, you said 5,000 people?
So we're parking gate 26. Oh man, 12 frames, 13. I need to try 4K. Not with that laptop. Mahan says 4K. Yeah, Mahan, I told you that, bro, when we were talking about X and Viral. Yeah, I run 4K, so does Dave. That's why, like, when we talk about some of these utilities and add-ons,
Regional approach existed 680.
folks running 4K have to take that into account. John runs 4K as well.
Pitch at 680, regional approach. Cross Gaucho at 5,000. Cleared ILS, runway 31 right approach.
Damn, John, you tell me that now?
Cross Gaucho at 5,000. Cleared ILS 31 right approach for existed 680. Thank you.
It sticks you in the rollout? I didn't know that. Oh, rip. Guess we're gonna find out the hard way. We're on the glide slope. She looks good. We're breaking out.
Approach Delta 2012, 10.4 to 78,000.
2,500.
There's our runway. Rip frames, bro. Rip frames.
Convoy 315,
That's
cross
7 to
Gaucho
go.
5,000, cleared ILS, runway 31 right approach. Maintain 210 knots or greater for now.
Class 15, gear down.
Gaucho 5,000, cleared 31 right approach and 210 on the speed or higher.
Regional approach Delta 2012, 9.7 to 78,000.
Delta 2012, reach
Seated
approach
full
35
level.
right, set and maintain 5,000.
5,000 is 35.
Oh, back in the soup again.
Delta 2012. American 6566, crash runway 35 left at Zulu, and contact ground 0.65 while crossing. United 2381, cross runway 35 left, Echo Juliet, contact ground 0.65 while crossing.
Okay, contact ground 121.65 while crossing, United 2381.
71 roll out to Mike 2, join Mike northbound. American 1013, turn left, Echo Juliet. After Mike northbound, turn left, Echo Juliet, hold short runway 35 left, Echo Juliet. Left on Echo Juliet, we'll hold short and 35 on Echo Juliet, American 1013.
Landing checklist.
Target evening, short final, 1114 heavy, 35 right.
Land 3.
1114, DFW Tower 35012, runway 35 right, clear land.
35 light, clear lands.
United 571
Stowe
roll out
cup
to
it,
Romeo
my
2,
aircraft.
join Zulu. American 386, turn left, join Quebec, taxi
Hot
Quebec,
throttles.
Zulu. Cross runway 35 center at Zulu, hold short runway 35 left at Zulu.
Alright, roll on the Romeo 2 to Zulu, United 571.
Friendly 448, cross runway 35 left at
Landing checklist
Zulu,
is
contact
complete.
ground
All
0.65
green
while
on that
crossing.
side.
Cross 35 left at Zulu, ground 0.65, friendly 448.
Oh man, these frames are bad. This is gonna screw with the landing.
American 523, heavy regional, correction, DFW Tower 35012, runway 35 center, clear land.
Land 35 center, American 523 heavy.
How is
Okay,
Dallas
Twisted
Fort
heavy
Worth
traffic
bad on
crossing the airfield.
frames?
We see the traffic, set to 617.
American 213, cross runway 35 left at Echo Juliet, contact ground 0.65 while crossing. We'll contact ground on the other side, tip. Just keep it crossing across the whole bar, so I got this traffic I needed to part on 35 left, so just keep it going.
10 frames. This is really bad. Really, really bad.
Frontier Flight 71, hold short, runway 35 left, Echo Juliet. American 523 Heavy, runway 35 center, clear to land, hold short of Echo Juliet.
Land, 35 center. Approaching minimums.
Let's continue.
9571, cross runway 35 center at Zulu, hold short, runway 35 left of Zulu.
Minimums.
Landing.
Cross 35 center, short, 35. Sorry, cross 25 right, hold short of 35 center on Zulu, United 571.
Taxi 827 Heavy, Ornav to Cousin.
Oh my gosh.
RNAV Cousins, 35 left, clear for takeoff, at a good stuff.
Or 752 Sierra Oscar, TFDI Tower, 135012, runway 35 left, line from wait.
They're down. There we go. Negative 107.
Negative. Taxi via Zulu. Hold cross runway 35 center at Zulu. Hold short runway 35 left at Zulu. United 571.
Out of reverse.
Cross 35 center, short of 35 left, United 571.
We will be taxiing for the next
American 1114, turn left. Taxi via Quebec, Zulu. Cross runway 35 center at Zulu. Hold short runway 35 left.
Left Quebec, Zulu, cross, what runway?
American 1114 Heavy, cross runway 35 center at Zulu. Hold short runway 35 left.
Cross 35 center at Zulu, hold short 35 left. American 1114 Heavy.
For all aircraft on frequency, they'll be crossing runway 35 center. Landing traffic on 35 center will hold short of Echo Juliet.
That's right, because I was on the Asus, so they better not overrun it. Because I'm like, why is he giving us crossing authorization already with parallel runway approaches? Oh man, yeah, that was a negative.
827 Heavy, contact regional departure.
Regional departure.
Negative 107. So I'll take that with those frames. I don't know what the hell's going on, to be honest, guys.
Runway 315, DFW Tower 35012, runway 31 right, settle in.
Well, we made it, we buttered it,
cross runway 35 left,
and we'll take
Zulu,
it.
contact ground point 65, we'll cross it.
Alright, cross 35 left on Zulu over to ground, point 65,
it might be the traffic.
827 Heavy, verify, contact regional departure.
It might be the add-on, I'm sorry, the VATSIM aircraft.
35 center at Zulu, full short, runway 35 left.
Alright, we'll keep all the lights on until we cross all of the active runways. We've cleaned up though, for the most part.
1114 Heavy, copy.
Take it for 1114 Heavy.
1114 Heavy, just confirm, taxi via Quebec, Zulu, cross runway 35 center at Zulu, hold short, runway 35 left, and landing traffic on 35 center will hold short of Echo Juliet.
Yep, we read that back. We're taxiing Quebec, Zulu, cross 35 center. Traffic will hold short 35 left, 14 Heavy.
American 523 Heavy. Runway 35
nice
center,
landing, thank you, HD.
Echo Juliet.
I think you just had GSX stick. No, I have 11 frames right here, John. Something's. I think it's the VATSIM traffic.
Heavy East Cargo.
Because when I was flying P3D a while back, it used to happen to me as well.
FedEx 1365 Heavy.
Captain Gio says nice. Appreciate you. Thank you. Nice landing, Mr. Spurs says thank you. FS Dream Team. Dallas Fort Worth always lags for me. It never for me before. And the fact that I'm running version 5, P3D version 5, I shouldn't have frame issues.
Alright, just give me a call short of Pop.
Like, we left Jawicki Designs, Chicago, and that's a heavy airport, and we didn't have issues. So something is going on at Fort Worth.
Oscar, runway 35
Got the checks, I'm taking off now. Got a sweet screenshot for you. Oh, yes. Shaq will be over there momentarily, my man. Don't leave me, man. I gotta catch the deadhead back to Chicago. Order says Dave, thank you.
Runway 35 left at Echo Juliet for departing traffic.
I appreciate you guys. There's Simlog up there. We're following him. Let's keep it on a roll here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. Man, these frames are terrible, bro. Rock City says, nice, sweet landing. Appreciate you, Rock City.
Tower, exit at 680, ILS 31 right.
Good to see you, Rock City.
Exit 680, DFW Tower 35012, runway 31 right, settle in.
Dimblog, I think you can cross 35 center, bro. You can keep it rolling. He says, hold short 35 left. Why is this thing still picking up landings?
Envoy 315, clear 300.
Envoy 315, join Zulu.
Zulu.
All right. Again, we read back 2 times. We are clear across 35 center. while crossing.
That's your flight 71, cross runway 35 left to add Echo Juliet, contact ground while crossing, 0.65.
More check.
386 heavy, cross runway 35 left to add Zulu, contact ground 0.65 while crossing. American 1114 heavy, cross runway 35 left at Zulu, contact ground 0.65 while crossing.
35 left at Zulu, ground 0.65 while crossing, American 1114 heavy. Alright, let's get the APU. Simlog, you gotta keep it rolling.
Envoy 315, cross runway 35 center at Zulu, and cross runway 35 left.
Exit ramp via Zulu, Golf.
Alright, cross 35 left into the ramp via Zulu Golf, 36 heavy.
Ground, good evening, American 1114 heavy, following company, crossing 35 left on Zulu.
American 1140 distant ground, you following on the end of the ramp?
Yeah, I think we're working Alpha 26 all the way to the ramp.
American 1114, continue your taxi via Zulu and Juliet Yankee into the ramp.
Continue taxi via Zulu, join Yankee to the ramp, 1114 heavy. Alright, we've crossed all of the actives. We'll get the lights off here. APU is on. We'll get the wing light off. Strobe off.
DFW ground, where you park.
Too much work at this time of the morning. Thanks for the stream, Charlie. Appreciate you, man. Always appreciate you stopping by. Simlog, where you going, bro?
Ground Envoy 315's crossing 35 left now.
I think we're in here.
Ground, you going to the Echo terminal?
That works with me.
Envoy 315.
Yeah, we're in here.
Via Zulu Kilo.
Zulu Kilo 315.
I think I'm in here. I called Alpha 26. I should have had a marshaller follow us.
And Ground United 624 Alpha Echo 7, ready for taxi 35 left.
American 386, contact DFW ground 0.85.
Simla, we turning in here, bro.
Yeah, roger that. We're going to go ahead and disconnect 386.
Yeah, we'll disconnect.
American 2269, contact DFW ground 121.
We'll disconnect here as well. Simlog, appreciate the flight, bro. Thanks for flying with us. Where the hell is our gate? This is where I missed the Aerosoft. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We're gonna change that to Alpha 11. We'll park here. I know it's a small gate, but we'll park here. Scenery. So I disconnected VATSIM. We still have low frames here, so I don't know what the hell is going on with FS Dream Team. Have the taxi light off here. See if we can't get this parking job done correctly. Oh, too far. I'm out of practice, as you can see. Alright, shut her down. That's 2. That's 1. Get the bacon off. Seatbelt signs, fuel pumps. Hydraulics. Window heats. Deboarding. That wasn't a very good parking, says GSX. Fresh. Emergency exit lights. Flight deck door. Backs off. Guys, that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the trip there. It was good to be back with you all. get these doors opened up so we can get our folks off. Let me catch up to the chat here. Don't you have a Aerosoft? I do, but we're not running it, man. I didn't fire it up. Right, reset. You two can only see airport crashes, sims, and kills frames for 24. Oh, that's why I disconnected. Thank you for the stream, Mrs. Spur. Thank you. Thank each and every one of you for tuning in. I think I caught up in everyone in the chat there. Definitely a pleasure as we deboard here at Dallas Fort Worth. I know Shaq will be, Shaq actually is on right now. We'll go check him out. Deadhead back to Chicago. Again, appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for tuning in. P3D doesn't really have a replay, so we can't run a replay or anything like that. But the landing felt good despite the frame hits. We're back up to 25 frames now, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. Great landing. Thank you, Marcos. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy the rest of your nights, your evening, your morning, wherever you are. We'll be back probably Sunday some point. Not tomorrow, but definitely Sunday. Other folks will be on though for sure. Chief's coming on. Johnny is back home. Stalker's finally back home, so he'll be coming on tomorrow as well. You guys take care. Check out the rest of the content creators in the chat. Micslmn is out. We'll see you guys.
I don't usually get like this. I don't get like it's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? I just wanna kiss you. Well, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Get like this. No, get like this. Yeah, get like this. Yeah, get like this. She loves me not. This bouquet is all I got. I'm dreaming, or could it be a future for you and me? She loves me, I know it's true. Or maybe I'm the fool for you. I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Yeah, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Oh, get like this. No, get like this. Yeah, get like this. Get like